Hey guys, Tyro here, bringing you a 3v3 today. We are on Essen Steelworks. Playing for today's morning in the north, we have Sturmpanther playing as Austere, and his loadout is Joint Tops, a Lightning War, and a Jaeger Armor. Teaming up with him is JohnBravo, playing as OKW, and his loadout is Elite Armor, Breakthrough, and Spec Ops. And over here we have Duffman playing as OKW. He's got Spec Ops, Fortifications, and Breakthrough. These guys rank 7. Axis 3v3 team.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
In the south, we have a big Russian boss actually playing as the Brits, and his loadout is Tactical Support, Advanced Replacements, and Mobile Assault. A LOSTpenal battalion. Straight away going for Guard Motor. And Victorius, also as Brits, has Tactical Support, Commando, and Vanguard. So this map's probably too big for 3v3s, I feel. I do enjoy it for the 4v4s, but yeah, I feel like it's just too much ground to cover in 3v3s. And if you don't have a forward retreat point, like if you're the Soviet or the Austere player, those retreat paths are way too long. So yeah, we'll get to see how they get on, Always good to have one Soviet in your big team game loadouts for a marked vehicle. This can really make the difference in trying to knock out those Axis heavy tanks later in the game. Bit of a skirmish here in the centre. The universal carrier making all sorts of noises. In fact, WCs. This one coming in on the flank. JohnBravo comes forward, it's like pretending that he's got access to the Faust, but at this stage, less than 3 minutes into the game, extremely unlikely that OKW will have the tech truck down, so pretty much no chance of there being a Faust. So you've got to keep that in mind when using your brain carriers against OKW. You don't have to be as scared as if when you're facing off against regular Austere grenadiers who will have a Faust, unless you somehow magically destroyed their tech structure, which is extremely unlikely. A bit of a flank coming in onto this Vickers. Tries to set up, got a UC coming in support. This presses the Sturms that are number 1 threat. Section coming in, still forces the retreat though. So if we take a look at the tactical map, how things are going, both teams have secured a fuel and a munitions point. Allies kind of going out more in this direction. The Axis getting easy caps over here, honestly. Not really too much contest from the Allies over there. Ooh, and that first Raketen shot missed, as it probably would do. I mean, there's a bit of an elevation change here. Combo that up with being extremely long range on the incredibly small target size of the universal carrier. Pretty much a recipe for missing. I'd say chances of that landing are probably about 1 in 3, maybe less. And look at that, man, extremely early forward assembly for Victorius. Makes me wonder if maybe he's going to go for replacements doctrine. But as I was saying, on this map, look how much distance that saves him having to retreat if he unlocks the forward retreat point. And there we go, I mean, 6 cents, there's the Bofors coming up for him. Not going to be able to get out. AC, and there we go, so another Raketen, what this time connects. The green carrier gets out of there in the nick of time. Penals kind of not making use of the cover that's available to them. I feel like if they dive behind this cover or this cover, they actually might have stood a chance against those two folks out in open ground. Yeah, I do hear some shooting on this side. Folks versus Big Russian Boss, and I already mentioned this, but I hope my computer holds up. I was like, oh, it sounds like a 222, but no, that is the Bofors barrage, which is you know, a lot more balanced these days.
The job's finished.
It just doesn't like insta-give mortars and
Enemy infantry having a pop.
everything. Which is one of the reasons why we don't see those emplacement commanders so much, because they're both was pressing barrage, which is so rude. Whoa! Flamer half track from Sturmpanther.
We have lost the Granatwerfer squad.
And a mortar crew gets wiped here. He's too busy microing his half track, loses his mortar. Didn't really go for much mainline infantry.
A command post vehicle promotion is available.
But no light vehicles from the Allies yet. So this flame half track could get quite a lot of damage done. I mean, he probably considered the fact that there was a Bofors, so at least one of the players is not going to be able to get the AEC, which is what would be out at around this time. T70 usually, you know, 2 minutes later or so. So he decided to take his chances, and it may pay off. This thing wipes units inside garrisons like crazy. They did receive some slight nerfs in one of the more recent patches, along with the cost reduction. Right, I believe it costs 90. Yeah, used to be 120. Used to be a bit stronger, but it was very like high risk, high reward at that stage. They kind of load the reward, load the risk. Oh, that Shrek shot! I mean, it was very unlikely to hit with that shot blocker in the way, but these brain carriers have been getting pretty lucky, honestly. Well, that's a Luke's for JohnBravo, so it's gone quite heavily into the light vehicles, and there's the T70. Yeah, that's pretty damn fast T70, honestly. Do have one fuel cache. Oh, in fact, that's only just going up now, and a munitions cache already. And that's another good reason to have one offset player on your team in team games, because obviously LOSTW can't build caches with the salvage instead. And they're all... looks like he's using a tack round to kill this Bofors, and he's gonna get it. And there it goes. I believe that there's some kind of damage like target table where this would do 4 times more damage against emplacements. Obviously the Bofors, if it actually gets line of sight, and the half track will kill it in about a second. So he's using the shock blocker there, using a tack round over it. Perhaps if he used a tack round on his Bofors in return, might be able to get some lucky shots through here, I'm not sure. He didn't even try. But that can work sometimes. There goes the Bofors. He's got a mortar pit up there, and he's going for another Bofors. So there you go. Now T70 is on the field. There are a few Rakitans around, remember, and a pack as well. Just going to have to be quite careful with this. Oh man, I hear those Brens singing. 3 Brens now for Big Russian Boss, who's gone for tack support, so we're going to see some artillery cover spam. Perhaps that's why he went for that early munitions cache, wanted to get those mass LMGs, and there we go! I think there was a pack shot and a Shrek combining with the damage from the Lukes, wiping out that T70. He ended up losing his Sturms, which is unfortunate, but it's probably a fair enough trade. Even though T-70 only costs 200 manpower. Lol. And that is it's a bit of a siege going on here. We've got 2 mortars and ISG. Everything's trying to put the hurt onto these emplacements.
An emplacement is being attacked.
Looks forcing a few retreats. Looks like it may have triggered a mine there as well. There's the units running over it and shooting at them. And this was an extremely greedy mortar pit. There's no way this thing will survive. Luckily, the collision on these is just about 0. Oh my god, was that rear armor penetration from the Vickers killing... I'm pretty sure there's rear armor penetration from the Vickers that actually killed the Lux right there. I think the Vickers has maybe 2 penetration at close to max range. I think the Lux has 30 rear armor. Ooh, that's some pretty bad luck there for Duffman. Was that Duffman? No, it wasn't Duffman. That was JohnBravo.
Armored vehicle gone.
And I think that was a one of the Brennan carriers we heard exploding somewhere. Quite hard to keep track of all the action in the 3v3, as you can imagine. Oh, that's a Stuka rush.
Emplacement under attack.
Oh, good placement of that. Wiped some mortar. Got quite a few engineers there. One of them even dropped a Piat. Oh, that's a heavy mortar. Okay. Now scrap that, wiping the mortar. Yeah, the heavy mortar, because it's wheels. It's got wheels. You see that? It's got wheels. So 1 man can carry it. All the other mortars don't have wheels. So they require 2 men to carry it. So as soon as they go to 1 man, their final man just runs off the field. He's like, ah, fuck it. I'm out of here. It's the gas. Well, pretty close in terms of VPs. Axis having a slight lead, but this position here is very hard to break. Even with, 2 mortars, ISG, and Flamer half track, Stuka, doesn't matter. If you defend these well, very hard to break. Looks like we've got a demo charge down there now as well. Here comes the Flamer trying to repeat the same trick using attack round, but attack round Piats! Oh! And down it goes. I think those 4 Piat shots. I think they do 80 each. Which is 320 health. Exactly the amount of health of the half track, I'm pretty sure. It's got 320. So a bit of attack ground meeting attack ground there.
Weapon crew lost.
Used 1 Faust. Decided, yeah, so he's the second one. Now he's going to try to steal the Vickers. So we got an MG34, but Vickers is a little bit better. Might as well get it. Do have a few Soviet squads making their way out onto the left, and there's basically no defences over here at all. So they could cap up quite a lot of territory. You have another Stuka barrage coming in. Doing a lot of damage. No, he didn't even brace for that one. Dodged with his engineers, but no brace. And now a bit of follow-up damage here. This could be the end of the Bofors. There it goes. Still no brace. Well, that's a bit of bad. Oh my god, that ISG shell! Both these squads retreat. I mean, was that really necessary? I mean, you're right next to... I'm sure they could forward reinforce from there. Oh, there goes the mortar pit as well. Huge pickup there for the Axis. A lot of manpower bleed. And Victorius now. He's selected a doctrine. Oh, well, there goes the squad with the demo charge. He's selected a doctrine. Can go for the commandos. Which, you know, I sometimes talk about the mortar cover being extremely strong. Depends on what the sectors are like. And what is the sector like here? Yeah, so it looks like... Is this one big sector here? No. But maybe this sector here, if he does mortar cover on this, looks like it is quite a good area. Might do quite a lot of damage. And Duffman has gone for Spec Ops. Which is, you know, got the best recon in the game, those flares. Very good for spotting for you at Stuka. He doesn't have the Stuka, that's JohnBravo, but you know, with a bit of teamwork, and these are ranged teams. Easy peasy. Sturmpanther actually going for join tops. Which means no tiger for him, no elephant, so he's gone straight for tier 4 with the broom bear. And maybe he's going to get... He's going to get some artillery later on, but man, look at the territory. All that got kept up by those Soviet squads, so the Allies, despite losing all this territory here, they are creaming it in terms of resources right now. We do have T-34-85 on the field. Look at that mine. Good stuff. Looks like Stuka finished off that, was that the Fort Assembly, or did that die earlier? I don't know. It's dead now. So yeah, that has really set back Victorius back to the Stone Age. I mean, the Axis haven't contested this whole right-hand side the entire time because of this position, but it's that, I mean, he had about 500 manpower invested into the Fort Assembly, plus 400 for the pits, plus about another 500 for the 2 Bofors. So I mean, that is massive, massive losses, let alone all the engineers that he lost trying to repair it. He has suffered dearly. I don't know why they keep going back to these one man. You know, I want to see as much of the action as we can. On the bottom here. Well, that is a Comet for Big Russian Boss. And Comet is the king of these team games. Such a versatile tank. Tough armor, anti-everything. Extremely fast. Very hard for the Axis to deal with. Yeah, as we see there, Comet penetrating, Panther bouncing. Talked about it many times, but the main problem, of course, is the Panther's moving accuracy a lot lower than the Comets. So when the Panther tries to chase the Comet down, it just ends up missing a lot. So we have a very hard time finishing off those Comets as they retreat away, especially with the emergency war speed activated. Okay, so we got a Katyusha, which I missed. I only got 4 kills though. Too crazy. And good mines here by the Allies as well. In fact, both teams have been doing pretty well with their mines. Mines make a pretty big difference in these games. Looks like this mortar pit went down. He's put another one slightly more defensively. Suffering some light artillery barrage from Sturmpanther, as well as an incendiary grenade. Stuka trying to get these squads as they came out, not quite hitting the mark. Oh, Comet going after the Sturmpanzer. Has to abandon that chase though thanks to the pack. Where am I facing? Anyway. C-3485. Bad matchup though with the Panther. Oh my god. Is that going to be the end of the 85? It is! Nice work there. He kept his Panther stationary. I think that was the right decision. Maximizing his accuracy for that final shot. Well, here are the big bombs. Whoa. And just not really hitting anything. I didn't even notice that there was a Pack 43 back here. Well, that was a massive waste of munitions. Honestly, he didn't take out any tech structures with it. I know that they nerfed those commando bombs, but occasionally it can still take out OKW tech trucks. And you have to consider as well that the bombs tend to land more in like a line, rather than just like massively across the entire side of the map. Oh, we're going to see some gammon bomb action here. And yeah, 2 gammon bombs going to take down that Pack 43. Nice work there. Ooh, almost goes down to the Sturmpanther though. A long-range barrage onto this forward retreat point here. And quite a few kills, doing quite a lot of damage. Good work here, double medics. Remember, they still haven't fixed the medics on the OKW tech truck, so still healing too slowly. It's good to supplement the healing with an extra bunker. Oh, down go some commandos. I think this is a pretty good decision by JohnBravo, going for a bit of Fusilier spam. The 6-man squads are far more resilient in these team game modes. Less likely to get wiped by indirect fire or just tanks or off maps. But still pretty good anti-infantry. Also got the anti-tank grenade, so they're not useless against tanks like overs.
Threatening a capture point.
Well, sounds like assault artillery on top of this mortar replacement. This could be the end of it, depends on the scatter. Pretty big scatter so far. Still no brace, still on cooldown. One more shell and I think he'll go down. There it goes.
Emplacement destroyed by the enemy.
So that's pretty much worthwhile. 200 munitions to take down a mortar pit. I would take that. Got a few comets starting to accumulate for a Russian big boss. Gonna probably need more than one engineer to repair them though. Should probably yeah, get a couple more engineers. Probably 2 more. With that being said, Royal Engineers do have the pretty fast repair speed. It's not like the austere pioneers. I think they're about just yeah, even with no veterancy bonuses, I think they're like 30% faster than the austere pioneers. So you kind of only need 2 Royal Engineers where you'd need 3 pioneers.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Oh, whoa! Light artillery barrage wiped out the Katyusha. Oh my god. Was that thanks to, yeah, artillery flare revealed this area and allowed for that deep artillery strike. Nice bit of teamwork there by the Axis. Oh, and we have some more bombs coming in. This time far deep into Axis territory. This could be devastating. Sounds like a Panther went down there to the Comets. Here come the bombs. Oh man. Could this be the end of the Panthers? Reversing right through there. No. To take down the Forward med truck though. That is bad news. Oh my god, this Comet spam. This is what I'm saying, man. These Comets are the king of these team game modes. So fast, so versatile. Probably going to get nerfed at some point. I mean, the reason why Axis were always so good against allies in the 3v3s and 4v4s was with the Panther. You know, every Axis faction could get access to the Panther. The Panther could always duke it out against the heaviest of allied tanks, no matter which doctrine you went for. And that versatility, so maybe they get a heavy tank combined with a couple of Panthers. Yeah, and then always allow for the wins, but now it's, you know, kind of the Brits doing the same thing, but kind of worse, honestly. At least the Panther's not very good against infantry. I know that the Comet doesn't have as much penetration as the Panther, but as I mentioned, with the moving accuracy and other things like the Viet-1 White Phosphorus, you know, it's just like, oh my god. Oh, this Sturmpanther getting a bit bold here. And marked vehicle applied to it. T-34-85, trying to chase it down. Pretty much suicidal though. It's going to take an anti-tank grenades. Oh, that Katyusha barrage though. No anti-tank grenade today, thanks to that Katyusha with the save. Oh, and he wipes the MG-34 and that squad. Oh, in comes the artillery cover. Oh god, and the Comet's just diving after the Panther. He's got his rate of fire halved thanks to the artillery cover crits. Comet's going ham. Here comes another Panther from the side in support. Getting one shot off. And the commando bombs as well, but he's right in the arc with his teammates. Oh my god, this is just too crazy. The Comet almost goes down to his allies' commando bombs. Now this one could go down. Panther is still on a high amount of health. Artillery cover still active though. Uses the smoke to help that escape. One of the Comets went down? I think. No, it doesn't look like it. Something went down. And the artillery cover still active. Still causing this Panther all sorts of issues. Oh, but there's the JT right in the nick of time. One more hit and I think this Comet will go down. He gets behind this. But it looks like the Panther's going to finish off the job. And there goes the Vet-2 Comet. So he got way too aggressive with that Comet there. Pays the price. Good timing on that JT. Fresh on the field. But man, artillery cover still broken for those team games. I feel like it still covers too large of an area. It's just probably lasts a bit too long as well. Looks like he's trying to do some attack grounds, but having a few issues with the terrain.
Pioneers reporting for duty. Where do you want this Comet?
And there's the Comet. Trading with Panther. Got 3 Comets now, and as I was saying, guy needs more engineers. Looks like he lost his engineers and replaced them with engineer Corlin. Remember, these engineers can't plant mines. They do come with the sweepers and they can salvage. Which is it's pretty decent salvage. You know, it's like not as good as the Soviet tank hunters salvage, but better than the OKW salvage. Yeah, when you call these in, the flares reveal where the tank wrecks are, so it can help you find those wrecks with our salvage going. Still pretty close to dead even in terms of VPs, only about 20 separating them at the moment. Oh, nice Stuka. How's that Stuka doing? For JohnBravo. Looks like it just took a hit. Oh, maybe not, maybe small arms. Come down there. 22, that's pretty good. I think it's always good to have one player who, you know, generally Duffman, who goes for probably like a heel base, fast Stuka, and then goes for the call on Panther. I think that's a pretty good strategy for team games. Maybe if you go like Nick, Puma, heel base, Stuka, Panther. I think that depends on how you do, but fuel timing should work out okay. We do have a glider down here, no commandos. Really a shame that you can't rebuild commandos from this glider, considering how expensive it is. There goes the SU-85. It was on focus sight mode, which of course reduces its move speed greatly. It's like some Comets though, gonna try flank it. We've got a Panther there in support, no anti-tank though. There's another Panther, in fact another Panther, Command Panther. Oh, these Comets may have come too far. Does he have artillery cover? He calls it in now. Maybe this can turn the tide. Bit of smoke trying to cover it. One Comet goes down. Looks like the crit hit his own tank. It can happen if you get too close to enemy tanks with artillery cover going off. Oh, that Comet goes down. Nice attack ground on the pack. More Comets coming in. They're going deep after this JT. Looks like a friendly mine there ended up taking down the engine of both these tanks. More Comets in deep trouble. Oh, but the Panther, all the shots connect with the Panther, it goes down. Oh, and they're coming forward with some satchels trying to take out this tech. There's the commando bombs as well, going after the tech structure. Not quite landing though. Comets back away. So, how did that go? I think Big Russian Boss lost 3 Comets there. Let me take a look at the scoreboard from him. I don't know, he's lost 3 Comets overall. Maybe all 3 of them in that push, so it was a bit hard to keep track of. In exchange we've got JT, 1 Panther. Did you see another Comet go down for Victorius? I don't think so. So probably a decent raid, I mean considering how messy it was. Tech trucks didn't go down, perhaps if those commando bombs were aimed a bit better. Overall that could have been a winning raid there for the Allies, but oh well. Pretty similar. Is that a... oh, that is a howitzer right here thumping away. LOSTpenal. Looks like it's trying to shoot at this mortar, maybe this cache. Oh, well, this is trouble. Well, that 85's dead for sure. Engine damage in front of these E-rings. Well, Duffman did a pretty good job keeping his Panthers alive. He's in a pretty good spot still. Sturmpanther rebuilding. I mean, it looks like I missed the Broom Bear going down, but that's dead. Rebuilding a Panther now. He's got to forget about that, and the infantry just needs to deal with the Comet spam, so it needs a Panther. So he's going for JohnBravo. Looks like he's going to save up for another JT. JT's though pretty hard countered by artillery cover. Axis, after those last few raids, have lost quite a lot of map control, starting to fall behind in terms of VPs. They're out 50 behind now. The long range caddy barrage just keeps barraging this forward retreat point area, and gets results there. Could take down this B3 mortar. Oh, that was so close. Here you see the Comets struggling with the guard. I mean, the Panthers struggling with the guards and the penals. What kind of plane is that? That is the recon plane from Sturmpanther coming in. I just don't have a counter there at the moment. No Centaur, no quad. No Bofors anymore. This recon plane is giving us the Axis some pretty good sight. Probably using it in conjunction with his Howie. Which looks like it's actually trying to shoot at the Katyusha. I believe the howitzer does 160 damage on a direct hit. So it could one hit the Katyusha if he gets lucky. Maybe reacts that now. Gets away. Light artillery barrage takes down the forward retreat point once again though. And no, he cancelled the Panther. Now going for the Sturmpanther again. Demo charge with the marked target. There's a hell of a lot of damage to it. 3485 having a hard time penetrating though. Got a pack there and supports. Oh, it's lost its variancy, so it can't use target weak point. And here come the Comets once again. Oh my god. Look how clumped up those P groups are. That is a recipe for disaster. Well, a bit of a calm right now. JohnBravo is at the required amount of resources to get his JT. He's floating up a hell of a lot right now. Not really sure what he's doing. Is he? He's still moving units around. Oh, he's going after the caddy and he gets it. Wow. Big misplay there by LOSTpenal battalion. Should be called Lost Katyusha. Oh! He's actually still got all of his penals. In fact, he's been playing pretty well in terms of preservation. I think he's lost 185 and 2 Katyushas, but otherwise he's doing alright. Oh, JT's coming in now for JohnBravo. Probably needs to get some more squads as well. Maybe another Rakitin. And some more Fusiliers. Very useful to have squads nearby that can snare those Comets. Oh, look at that! Did he just squash a whole squad? He did! He squashed their whole guard squad with the Panther there. Impressive stuff by Duffman. Use the combat blitz there to speed him up, allow that fast maneuver. Some mines down. That is your #1 defense against those Comets and their diving raids in conjunction with artillery covers. Running over mines. Oh, but I sense another artillery cover raid coming in here. The Comets coming forwards. There goes the Sturmpanther. Perhaps there go the P-Goons as well, maybe? No, not quite. Panthers holding the line out here on the left. Forcing back these Comets. He did pop the coordinated fire there. But it's got a pretty fast cooldown. So some howitzer shots landing in this region. Yeah, you don't want to repair around here. In fact, it looks like he's got quite a few kills with that howitzer all of a sudden. So check in on that. 9 kills, yeah, almost vet 2. So yeah, Vet 1 is when it gains counter battery, counter barrage, nothing special. Vet 2 is when it, gets those recharge bulletins. That's what not recharge bulletins, but recharge bonuses. Now your better accuracy. And then your extra range of Vet 3, which could come in handy if he wants to start sieging these bases down, as they are currently a little bit out of range. I think it's plus 33%, so it should be out of reach. The extra bit of rage. Oh my god. COH spam continues for Victorius, and as I was saying, there's no reason not to. Anti-everything. So good in these team games. Oh no, that's a Soviet mine up there. Pretty far forward Soviet mine. Got a few anti-tank guns facing in the right direction though. Kind of comes down to recon at the moment. And there's one thing Russian Big Boss is not doing correctly. Remember, this doctrine does have the command vehicle, which gives you that free recon plane. Incredibly broken. So what he should do is get a universal carrier, pop with the command vehicle. Job done. Free recon sorted. There are 2 flak emplacements in. They did also roll their flak bases. When you got a mixed Axis team, it's like a 2 and 3 chance in this case of getting the flak, and a 1 and 3 in getting the bunkers. Obviously the flak are much better, so that's good for the Axis. Well, here come the planes again. Looks like they're targeting this region. Oh my god, okay. Oh, kind of gets lucky there. We're keeping on retreat. Got one squad who was retreating. But once again, if he used his recon plane, could have done that a bit deeper. Perhaps got better placement on that. Here we go. We've got some Comets coming in from the side and the front onto these Panthers, trying to flank them. Looks like this one's going to go down though. Yeah, Vet 2 Comet down. Marked vehicle onto the Vet 4 Panther. JT getting some good hits onto the rear. Comet's taking a lot of damage here. This one's taking engine damage. One Panther goes down though. Some good penetrating shots by the Comets. Panther wants to come back in. Okay, that was a command Panther. He called in a fresh one. I was like, I'm sure that was a command Panther that just died right there. How does he have another one? But he does. He had enough resources. Calls in straight away. Why not? Now Panther trying to get a bit of revenge. Sturmpanther coming in as well. He's really intent on going with these Sturmpanthers. Oh, and that was long-range JT shot, taking down the Comet. Panther looks like it's going to be able to pick off this last Comet as well. He's trying to use the smoke shell here. I don't think that's going to work. No. Oh, yeah. Okay, 85 coming in from the side, but this is almost suicidal with the JT, almost at point blank. We've got an anti-tank gun there as well. And look at this Bren blob. This is nasty stuff. And the Katyusha! Oh, that Katyusha shot! My god, watch those Sturms. The face of the earth. Looks like a mine took down a few moles there. Must be a shoe mine because they didn't get suppressed. Shoe mine's still broken. Got another demo charge up there. Looks, no, is that a Bren? No, NG42 in fact. Oh, lots of artillery coming in, lots of action. Down goes the Sturmpanther again. Why is he even bother? I mean, he's oh, I know it's good. Like I know they're pretty good anti-infantry these days, but I just can't seem to keep them alive against this Comet spam. Got artillery cover coming in, doing quite a lot of damage, forcing all sorts of retreats from the Axis. And some more planes coming in, this time deep into the Axis territory. Looks like they're heading in this direction. Going for this med truck again. Big scatter on these bombs though. Few connecting with the HQ now, but yeah, not too bad overall. Axis had already retreated from the area thanks to the artillery cover, so wasn't much there for that bombing run to hit. But I mean, look at the amount of munitions the Allies have saved. They don't give a damn. They can spam those abilities all game. They've got lots of caches down and got caches on all of their points, giving them crazy munitions. Look at that, plus 67. The Axis just desperately hanging on here. Really struggling against this Comet spam, and I think it's the tale of many 3-3s and 4-4s these days. Just Comet spam with artillery cover. Massive headache for Axis. How's the old LOSTpenal doing, eh? Vetted up, only got 2 more kills though since we last checked in on it. Not really being worthwhile so far this game.
The new Grenadier squad is ready.
But yeah, I mean, there's really no point in building another Pack 43. There's like no chance it'll survive against those commando bombing runs. Oh, this could be nasty. Oh, it looks like slightly too deep, but I like the machine gun, so he's got to be happy about that. So these guys already double equipped, so can't pick up their dropped MG42 down there. That would be quite nice on some penals.
Keep up the good work, everyone. They're down to
Oh
100
no! Panther in deep trouble. Got marked vehicle. Looks like it's going to go down to these Comets. It's outmaneuvering this JT. In fact, JT about to get flanked by this T-34-85. Need some support here. We've got a Raketin covering that angle, so Comets can't really come through here. And we got another Raketin, except that it's kind of shooting at this instead of trying to kill these retreating Comets. And are all these mediums going to escape? That is bad target priority there from this Raketin in the garrison. Could still get this 85 as it goes past here. I don't think he had sight. Yeah, Raketin was in this window. Maybe if it was in one of these other windows. There's an action in the center. Panthers trying to do a bit of damage here. Doing alright. So is the Howie. What is this? Oh, this is mortar cover coming in. This is what I like to see. This is one of my most favourite abilities. Broken as all hell. Underutilised, of course. I think it's because Commando's not quite good enough. Too expensive, the glider. Oh, nice gamma bomb there though. Whoops, that Raketin right as it was getting out of the garrison. And perhaps mortar covers would also change so it's not sector based, maybe if it was like just like a regular circle. Similar to how the command tank aura changed from being sector based to just a circle.
The enemy is determined, and we are down to 300 points.
Just because, some maps the sector is like massive and some it's just completely useless. So, give a bit more consistency across maps, I think. It's a good idea. Well, here we go. Another RD cover coming in. This time kind of just forcing away the Panthers. As I was saying, look how much munitions he has. He just doesn't even worry. Look how long it lasts as well. Oh, we're going to see an SU-85 this time from penal battalion. In fact, that's actually that he did lose AC-85 before, so forgot about that. Ooh, commandos don't quite get the wipe there. Have to retreat to the Sturms. This Sturmpanther just doesn't give a damn. He's going hard in the centre despite the artillery cover. Although he's probably got to back away from this anti-tanker. And here comes the T-34-85. What kind of glider is that? He's got look how many gliders he's got over here. Oh, that's the assault artillery. I was like, why is that sector illuminated? What's going on there? Assault artillery coming in. Perhaps hoping to take down some of these gliders? I don't know. It can cause piling issues. Takes down one of them. Doesn't really do much else though. Oh man, Ogres. Picking up a Bren as well. Oh, look at that anti-tank, man. Double AT guns. These allied tanks against the ropes here. Gotta be careful, man. Those aren't Comets you got there. T-34s may also have 800 health, but the armor just can't hack it against the Panthers and the anti-tank guns like the Comet can. The howitzer brushing in this region, probably not a good idea to repair right here.
One of our machine guns has been silenced.
This is machine gun. Oh, there we go. We got some penals with the MG42 now. He must pick that one off the center, and he's got a flamethrower. Oh god! One of the reasons why penals is so strong with those machine guns, I'm pretty sure their variancy bonuses apply the weapon, so you just get 2 accuracy bonuses, 2 30% accuracy bonuses, so makes them laser accurate with those LMGs. Which is a strategy we haven't seen much of was the Bren drop, or the Vickers drop from the half track for penals. That's quite strong. Light artillery barrage coming in, and kind of just suiciding his tanks there. I don't know if LOSTpenal battalion may be suffering a bit of fatigue here, but his level of play is starting to degrade quite heavily.
Commando units can now be delivered by glider.
Blasting away the safety, no anti-tank grenades. So have we got 2 Stukas now? Is that what I hear? Yes. Looks like his vetted up Stuka died, so he's booked 2 to replace it. Oh, this is take engine damage, running over a mine. Looks like the Fausts are going to finish it off here. And the other one dies well. The other one died as well over here to another mine. So both of Big Russian Boss's Comets now dead. Oh man, the Allies are in deep trouble. Some rockets coming in. Oh, that is a juicy hit. What did he get there? 3, 5, 6 models. A lot of health damage as well. We got one man with a healing upgrade there. Probably not going to do enough. This thing's up to Vet 3 now. 32 kills. You don't have to see that on the Panzerwerfer these days. It's not the white machine it used to be. Oh man, there go those folks. Well, what do we have? Big Russian boss pretty close to another Comet. Victorius still got his 3 Comets, so they're still doing alright. I think they once again need to coordinate a nice push. Bit of recon with a artillery cover, do a big dive once again. Gotta make sure they don't get sloppy though, especially on this left-hand side. They need to do some minesweeping to the Allies. It seems to be working out really well for the Axis, those mines. Snaring all those tanks over there. And that is, as I was saying, the best way to counter the Comets. Is the mines. And the artillery cover as well. Mines, mines, mines. Okay, here come the Comets. Got two of them charging through the centre. JT nearby though. Comet's gone after this Panther, which is blitzing away to safety. Oh, now they're switching targets to the JT. One big shot off onto this Comet. Another Panther coming up in support. Everything's bouncing off the frontal arm of the Panther. Bad timing on this push. No artillery cover support. Bad teamwork here by the Allies. Shouldn't have been charging after tanks like that without the artillery cover support. And without having all three Comets as well. Look at this. Being targeted by the Alley Fates now that it's got that victory range bonus. So I mean, how much has he spent on these forward retreat points, and how many of them have died? I think it's been three or four of them throughout the course of this game. It's a lot of manpower. Bombs all throughout the centre. I think that was just a Comet wreck there. I don't think that hit anything, honestly. A bit of a waste of munitions. And he's actually kind of out of munitions. In those situations where you want to clear out a sector, I mean, water cover is much better. And this is much better, you know. Better to drop those kind of big artillery strikes during a hectic engagement. Or on top of a stationary target, such as a base. Some rocket artillery coming through on the centre, almost taking down the Yobas. Don't want to commit too much on the side. There's one thing that the Allies have pretty much given up on now. Is going for anti-tank guns. I know that there are two Stukas and Panzerwerfer on the field, but I feel like that is one hole in the compositions currently. Oh god. Just kind of causing a few issues against these Panthers. And of course the JT. But the Axis, I didn't really talk about it. 57 VPs. So despite grinding out a pretty good army size advantage, they've been hurting on the VPs. So it's probably got to be their number one priority now. Oh, it retreats before completing the cap. Probably fair enough. May still lose those penals. No. Bit of friendly fire on that Stuka. No. Okay, here we go. Artillery cover coming in on the centre. But with no real follow-up. Start popping it off there. Which, you know, it's a bit of a waste, honestly. I mean, I know that he's got munitions to burn, but then it'll be on cooldown during those important fights. So yeah, it's, you know, it's a bit of a waste. It does have, like, you know, it lasts a long time, but it does have a reasonably long cooldown after the abilities run its course. So a bit of a waste there, perhaps. Axis have briefly set up a triple cap though, so that is good for them. And oh god, coordinated fire on this Comet. Could it be the end of it? Doesn't have war speed.
We've lost an anti-tank gun.
He's blasting away to safety. Gets away. This guy tried to come in for a bit of support just in case, but no. What the hell is that Katyusha fire? Okay, once again, another max range Katyusha barrage. I suppose it's fair enough. With so many Panthers on the field, just wants to keep this thing alive. And, you know, honestly, there's quite a lot of stuff just spread out throughout this entire region. So having long, like wide scatter isn't always the worst. Makes it harder for your enemies to dodge it. There we go, nice bit of minesweeping from the Axis here.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Okay, so we've got two T-34-85s for the Soviet player. Oh, the Panzerwerfer rockets doing the damn thing. 38 kills. Stuka now coming in. Doesn't clear out the anti-tank gun though. About to go down to these double LMG Obers though. Ooh. I think the Allies need to work on their teamwork a little bit here. They just keep going in one man at a time, losing one of their mediums, and then just, you know, where was the earlier coordination that we saw, you know, with all of them going in at the same time in conjunction with artillery cover? I feel like that is the key to victory, and it's pretty easy to do, honestly. Well, here comes some big bombs. He runs over a tower there on retreat in front of a pack, and no, it doesn't even matter. JT gets a killing blow. Big bombs going down. Clear out the bunker. They get these guys on retreats. Not quite. Something else died here as well. I think one squad of Sturms went, no, Folks went down there, is it? No, those are Sturms, right?
Regimental headquarters advised. Panzer Fusiliers are ready work.
Oh, this could be trouble. No anti-tank grenade though. Russian boss, pretty close to another Comet. Oh, he's lost one of his. He's not. In fact, he lost two of his Comets at some stage. He lost one of them here, but I'm not sure where the other one went. He's actually going to replace that with the Firefly. Pretty good idea. Firefly is also an extremely good tank. Excellent penetration, which makes it pretty good against the Panthers. Also has 200 damage, which means it 4 hits the Panther, which has 800 health, or before it gives fit 2. And the Panther also 4 hits the Firefly, so it's a pretty even fight. Both of them got pretty slow rates of fire. Good supporting tank if you've got a Comet out at the front for soaking up the hits. But this is not good. Sitting in front of the JT like that. Remember the Yektai does 320 damage per hit, man. Ooh, that's a molly-whopping when it lands. Artillery cover still coming down. Does require line of sight to work. Oh my god, oh! Units getting wiped like crazy. Big Russian boss. There's most of his infantry there, all his beaten up infantry sections, apart from one now dead. Gonna rebuild them. This is hanging on there. The VPs haven't ticked much. I think there were 59 before. They've barely ticked at all. They've really started to take control of this game. They're winning this war of attrition. And as I mentioned earlier, it's the teamwork of the Allies really broke down. Just keep running in their mediums, one player at a time. Get picked off and then rinse and repeat. So to the Axis accumulating a much larger army. Also, once again, I keep wanting to mention, no recon planes, no free recon from Big Russian Boss. That is one of the keys to using this commander. Oh god. Oh man. A lot of focus fire right there, but JT will 2-hit the S-35, so you gotta be damn careful. Now we're starting to see some Panther spam from Sturmpanther. Oh god. Yeah, you gotta be careful, man. It's that JT with your 35, you're gonna have a bad time. Good rocket artillery uses there by the Axis. Panther going deep after the caddy. Don't think this is worthwhile. He's gonna lose it here. Yeah, not a worthwhile trade at all there. He does have a lot of float, so perhaps that was a strategy, just run in and lose it and just rebuild it. Since they've got the allies on the ropes. Oh god. Oh, now he's gone for mass fireflies. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. You've got to have that Comet front line. As you can see, he's getting pushed back pretty damn hard by these Fusiliers. And the Fireflies will get 2 hit by the JT as well, so it's not that good, honestly. It's like one of those Comets went down again. Oh man, Big Russian Boss, man, he's really struggled to keep those Comets alive in the second half of the game. So is Victorius. He's got enough resources for another Comet. Probably shouldn't go for it. Enough resources for another artillery cover. The Allies could have one last roll of the dice here if they just coordinate their strike. No, looks like he's just gonna lose one of those Fireflies there. Once again, though, I think this is a problem with the Allied strategy. They haven't got the recon at the moment. A massive vision disability, of course. The Axis have got both the planes and the flares, giving them a massive advantage. Having extra line of sight is so important in team games. Allows you to coordinate your attacks so much more effectively. That's why you see spotting scopes being so popular in these team games. Oh no, he's using the vehicle crew repair, so no, he can't cancel it. So that's going to go down to this Panther eventually. He's trying to out-repair this damage, but he can't quite do it. Mark vehicle now on the Vet 5 Panther. Impressive stuff from Duffman. How many vehicle kills has he got on that? 10 vehicle kills! Probably all Comets too, right? So that is... whoa, that's a mighty, mighty tank. Defensive artillery cover coming in here. We've got a fresh Comet now. Sturmpanther goes down. Where's the second Comet? Okay, that's in base. Coming out now. It's trying to come round, but there's quite a lot of supporting Panthers here, even with the reload bonuses. Don't think you can get the job done with this Comet. No, look at that. Coordinated fire there. My god. It's doing quite a lot of damage though to this everything. Artillery cover chipping in as well. Yeah, there we go. Axis grinded out. Whoa. I mean, I thought they were right up against the ropes, man. Those first 2 artillery cover pushes that the Allies did. I thought the Axis were in deep, deep trouble. You know, they got down to about 50 VPs, but then just the teamwork from the Allies broke down massively. No recon from Big Russian Boss. Massive no-no in this situation. Bad Comet preservation from... In fact, bad tank preservation from all 3 of the Allied players. And yeah, just bad teamwork. If they just coordinated their attacks, easily could have won this game. As for the Axis, I mean, after those first couple pushes, they just played a lot better overall. You know, better use of indirect fire with their Stukas and their Panzerwerfers, and better tank preservation. Also, good mines out here, picking off a few of those Comets. Really made a big difference. Anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. If you'd like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.